Namaste!
Dosto!
How are you? Welcome
back
to
to Cross
Cultural.
Cultural. Today's video is called
Why the US fears India, new global power emerges. Let's go.
Let's Go Ski.
Is America, the global hegemon, finally losing its grip on the world stage? Today, the answer might be found in one word: India. Yes, India, a country once seen as a developing nation, now flexing its muscles in the most unexpected places. And Washington doesn't like it. Let's be real here. India isn't the India of the past. It's no longer a silent observer in the shadows of global politics. It's a challenger, a disruptor, and perhaps America's biggest strategic headache. So why is the U.S. so scared of this new India? Let's start where it hurts most, the Asia-Pacific. For decades, this region was the cornerstone of America's global strategy, an area where U.S. influence was unrivaled. But now India is changing that balance of power. India's participation in the Quad, alongside the U.S., Japan, and Australia, has become a focal point in countering China's aggressive expansion in the Indo-Pacific. But unlike previous decades, India is no longer just a junior partner in these strategic dialogues. India has developed its own strong regional alliances, such as its growing defense ties with Japan and Australia, making it a key player in shaping the future of the region. America's military power might still dominate, but India's increasingly assertive role, especially in maritime security and anti-piracy operations, signals that the U.S. can no longer dictate terms. The recent Indo-U.S. military exercise, Yudh Abiyas 2023, further highlights this shift. Both nations now stand shoulder to shoulder as equals.
It's just incredible the equipe for preparation on
Yeah,
the
true.
guerra.
The war.
Yes, wow. This is so incredible. The organization.
An older superpower and its dependent ally. Then there's defense. The U.S. has historically been the world's largest arms supplier, and for decades, India relied heavily on U.S. and Russian military imports. But things are different now. India's defense manufacturing capacity is surging. India is not just buying weapons anymore, it's making them. Prime Minister Modi's Make in India initiative has resulted in the
Modi
development
is
of
inside.
to advanced missile systems such as the BrahMos. India is now exporting defense equipment to countries like the Philippines and Armenia, territories once dominated by U.S. suppliers. In a world where military exports are a key instrument of soft power, India's rapid development of its defense sector is something the U.S. cannot ignore. Why? Because every dollar that flows into India's military exports is one less dollar for American defense.
Oh yes, I don't say.
The latest government push for India to become a global defense hub is positioning it as a competitor, not a client, in the world's arms race. Africa, long considered a geopolitical playground for the U.S., is another area where India is making waves. While the U.S. has traditionally dominated Africa's security partnerships and economic agreements, India has quietly built strong military and economic ties across the continent. In 2023, India held multiple military exercises with African nations under the India-Africa Defense Dialogue. From defense training programs to strategic arms sales,
The
India
collaboration.
is filling the gaps the
Wow,
US
yeah.
has left behind. India has also been supplying critical infrastructure and technology support in Africa, strengthening alliances that will shape the continent's future. The U.S., which once viewed itself as Africa's natural partner,
They have good connection with this
Yes,
country.
yes.
losing ground as India rapidly grows its influence.
The beautiful organization.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Militarily and economically. As Washington watches these developments from afar, the question remains, is America ready to lose its stronghold on Africa to India? The Middle East, another critical area for American influence, is seeing India's presence expand at a fast pace. The Chabahar port in Iran is a perfect example of how India is building new trade routes that bypass traditional American-dominated pathways. This strategic port connects India to Afghanistan and Central Asia, providing an alternative to Pakistan's
almost.
port, which is backed.
Yes.
Oh.
This map.
This is perfect.
This. So okay, China is almost circle for the collaboration for for the country.
Yeah, true.
By China's Belt and Road Initiative. More importantly, Chabahar positions India as a crucial player in regional stability, especially as the U.S. sanctions Iran and isolates itself further from Middle Eastern economies. India is leveraging its position to mediate in regional disputes,
Modi.
Wow, it's incredible how India is very powerful during the year.
Yes, no, the. Sorry, is it Modi?
Ah, Modi smile.
Modi smile, I love Modi smile.
Yeah.
Giving it significant leverage in a region where the U.S. once held unchallenged sway. Perhaps most unsettling for the U.S. is India's growing role in BRICS. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. BRICS is
Wow.
emerging as a counterweight to the Western-dominated G7. As the U.S.-led world order faces increasing challenges, India's alignment with BRICS, particularly its relations with China and Russia, is shifting the global balance of power. While Washington leads NATO and the G7, India is quietly consolidating influence within BRICS, a group that now represents a significant portion of the global economy and population.
The
India's
BRICS.
proposal for BRICS to create an alternative global currency to challenge the US dollar's supremacy is perhaps the boldest move yet.
I appreciate the respect for other countries, for India. For Modi is it's a compliment.
Yeah,
yes.
compliment. Congrats.
If India and its BRICS allies succeed in this venture, it could undermine America's economic dominance, which has long relied on the dollar's status as the world's reserve currency. The U.S. is also watching with unease as India's technology sector continues to boom.
The
India's own
technology
Silicon
of
Valley
India
and
is
Bengaluru
wow.
is producing innovations in fields like artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and space exploration that rival those in the U.S. With Indian-born CEOs like Sundar Pichai, Google, and Satya Nadella, Microsoft, leading some of America's largest tech firms, the Indian influence is deeply embedded in the global tech landscape. India's push towards self-reliance in technology has caught Washington's attention, especially as India develops its own semiconductor industry, a space where the U.S. once dominated. The U.S. is no longer just dealing with a partner in need, it's competing with an equal. So why is the U.S. scared of the new India? Because India is not just rising, it's transforming into a global superpower, one that challenges.
Oh yeah, because US is one of the major,
Yes.
and now is a little scared from India.
Is the very foundation of American dominance. Whether it's in defense, technology, regional diplomacy,
Technology
Yeah, really,
first.
it's innovative India.
the U.S. once monopolized, and it's doing so with a confidence that Washington is struggling to match. Is America ready for a world where it no longer holds the keys to global leadership? Or will it continue to fight a losing battle as India redefines what it means to be a 21st century superpower? The world is watching, and so is the U.S., scared, unsure, and facing the reality that the new India is here to stay.
Okay, guys.
Okay. No, it's just
Very interesting because
yes. Oh, I don't remember my English.
error 404.
Yes. The technology of the India. Tante cose.
Lot
non
of
so,
things, yeah,
a
many
lot.
things. No, I think that is a nice topic because US is is one of the major plays, etc. for a lot of
Yes.
things, and yeah, it's a little scary because India is challenging. Also, India has a lot of strength collaboration with other countries. Modi.
It's so incredible the respect for other countries of India.
Yeah,
It's
it's
incredible.
incredible, and yeah, we support India. So a lot.
We love India. We support India.
Support from us to India, and we
Yes,
hope
yes.
that this beautiful country will raise up during these years.
We dream is going in India.
Yeah, me and she in Mumbai.
But yes.
Okay,
yes,
by the
we are
way,
ready.
Thanks for having watched until this, and make sure to subscribe and let us know in your
Yes.
comments your thoughts. If India will face US, the same point, more, down, let us know your thoughts.
God,
Yeah.
do not check me and
Oh,
my
sorry,
eyes.
sorry.
Okay, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye.